reached the 2 hour mark here, so I had to restart the recording. Well, at least this guy, this commissioner, can pretty much get whoever he wants at this point to fill out his roster. Fortunately, all the high-end players are gone, but there's still a lot of good players left. Give me a second while I turn that off. I'm willing to go 6th on a defense, but nothing more than that. There. I did not want Travis Hunter on my teams this year, but if he was gonna go for $6, $7, then I would have had to. So glad they bid him up. Aaron Jones for 15 is tough. I do need to get running back, but way more than I want for a defense, but we gotta start getting some here. Otherwise, what happened to those guys, for those kickers, is going to happen for defenses, so you need 3 of them. Oof, man. People might already be realizing, so. I gotta check my bye weeks before I go anymore. 8 and 12, use a bye week 10. Oh gosh, that means I can't get Sackers. Brenton Strange, Darren Waller, Elijah Royal, Higby, Michael Miner. Alright. Honestly, I don't think people are going to even be bidding that low, so I'll do those guys. And oh no. I just realized he doesn't even have a starting quarterback. He's just going to have to pick off every backup and hope for an injury at this point. His whole bench just backup QBs. Alright, I'm going to throw out Minnesota's defense, because I really want to get a defense. Can't do 10. But at least he has 2 now. It's a problem. I can't compete with him right now because he has so much money that I just need to let him fill up his roster and hope he doesn't want the people I want. Would sure be nice if, yeah, someone else threw out some defenses, but alright, I got one. Bye week of 9, so the Jets, Tampa Bay, Bucks, that each of them are done. Can't have them. Hopefully Cleveland will just make 3rd defense and was that for yours, Danvers, for $2? Oh. This Money is Terrific team should have bid. That's who that person should have got. I can only go up to about $10, so. If you haven't yet, make sure you like the video, and if you could subscribe, that would be great. We appreciate it. Oh, Caleb Johnson, I wanted him to wait longer. I was really interested in him. But I can go to 11, that's my max. No, you jerk. Fuck. Dang it. Alright, he's bullying us around with his excess money. He got 3 of the top 5 defenses. Guessing he'll do the same with kickers. No interest in Joe Mixon this year. It wouldn't even surprise me if he doesn't play this year or barely plays, and even if he does, I bet he would be in a timeshare. Come on, get him for 5. Really wouldn't surprise me if this guy uses all that money to, like, get 3 extra defenses and 3 extra kickers and tries to trade them for a quarterback or something. I just want to get my 3 kickers and 3 defenses, so then I know how much money I got left for the other positions. I'm surprised he's not going for a tight end. He doesn't have one yet. Tyler Kraft is the top tight end left. Makes no sense. I would assume he would want 3 of them, so why wouldn't you want Kraft as one of your 3? Alright, we're going back to defense. $9, my max. Keep getting bullied on these defenses. I just want 3. Jesus, Armin's going to sleep. Alright, so I think the one thing I would have changed in this draft is Trey McBride. I would have just gotten Laporta or Kittle for 40, and then I could have got a running back here for 25. So yeah, my running backs are going to be in so bad that the problem with it is these rosters are so deep. These guys with Game Changer and the Commissioner here and even Megatron, they're just going to bully me into every player I want if they're decent. And then rosters are so deep that they're going to not leave much on the table. So it's going to come down to if 4 quarterbacks can, and a bunch of duds can outplay 2 quarterbacks in a much more balanced roster. And hopefully I will get lucky in my matchups. And I'll play someone that has a quarterback on bye week. But also at this rate, I don't know if I'll even get a startable running back. Open like Rashard White, Austin Eckler, Monday Stevenson, Tank Bigsby, Nick Chubb, guessing. Otherwise, I'll just have to take some shots and some backup guys, and Etienne and Warren, but problem is no one is also going for high enough prices that even the guys with money left, their money's not getting drained much because it's only $10 to $20 at a time. If I just knew how much I had left over after getting my kickers and defenses, because I really want a spare of each of those for my bye weeks, because that's going to give me the edge of being competitive every week instead of having an open position. And hopefully I'll get lucky and face some people that have an bye week kicker or defense or tight end or quarterback, and it's an easier W. That's kind of the strategy behind this. $16. I already have a week 8 receiver, tight end, and quarterback, so I can't really afford any more week 8 players. You can have them. Guarantee he gets Jake Bates too. Oh, he got 2 week 12 kickers. So now I might need 4. I don't think he realized they're in the same bye week. Hopefully he doesn't, because otherwise he'll get Bates and Bass. Ideally I'd get Bates, Bear, and one of these two, but see, I don't understand why he's not going for Brees right now. You have the money. He's literally the last running back in his tier, maybe Pollard, and then it's a big drop off. You have $195, use it. You can literally get 4 $25 players that So he accepted a 6-game suspension, but he'll be a big player after those 6 games, but unfortunately then he comes back and has a bye week at week 10. Okay, come on. Let's see, so Cleveland is a week 9. There you go, Green Bay. They just got Micah Parsons today in a trade. Alright, I just gotta plan for Time to do some math. If I say $10 for the last two defensive positions, well, let's go $9 each. And then minus 10 for a kicker plus 12. So that would be $26 left, and I would have, what, 10, 13 positions. That leaves me with 9. So I'd have 17 spare dollars. Oh man. There goes Kyle Pitts. Yeah, so I have 17 spare dollars right now. If I get a $10 kicker, two $6 kickers, and two $10 defenses. And then $1 for all my bench spots. So, okay. Yeah, this is turning out pretty bad. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Gotta keep it single digits. Again, at $10 a player, this guy's basically it's going to take until he fills out his whole roster before I can outbid him. And I don't know what he's waiting for. Like, he should have gotten Breece Hall, and he should get Tony Pollard. He should have got Tucker Kraft. And then he should get Pickens, Sutton, Olave. Just finish out his roster with a bunch of those guys. And okay, now he's bidding on Pollard. I was gonna say, what is he doing? He has the money control, and he's letting all these guys go for cheap. Well, this will be one way to get their money down. Yeah, he still has $125, so he can still average $15 a player. Oof. 15, now 16, interesting. They're right back into the bidding war. It's about time. It's like you had this money, you gotta use it while there's still players worthwhile. By the time you decide to start using his money, it's like these players aren't even worthwhile not very much. They're right on the edge. It's like instead of spending money on, look back a few rounds ago, DK Metcalf went for 18. Oh man, I want to Charbonnet. And Game Changer's gonna get him too. But anyways, as I was saying, you've been better off like Garrett Wilson for 20, Moore for 25, Harrison 25. Like you could have got these players. Kamara for 25, Walker for 23, Higgins for 27. Like you could have got a bunch of those guys. James Cook for 25, but instead now you're fighting over Tony Pollard and George Pickens. And Chuba Hubbard and whoop. Wasn't paying attention. Screw you, Game Changer. literally keep outbidding me. Hey, I got it, my second defense. Woo! So they're week 7. So I can't do Buffalo. Ideally, I want Detroit as my next defense. And I for sure wanted 2. They're by week 12. If I can get them for 4, I'll take them. Alright. I got my 3 defenses. Not very good ones, but okay, I snuck in Bates there for $2. That's a steal. Oh. I was really hoping he would wait till the end. Alright, so now Detroit's gone. I mean, if I can get Detroit defense for like $5, I'll take them, but Fair Baron, Bates is week 8, so Carlson's out. That's Fair Baron, probably it. Alright, running backs are just going for crazy amounts. And at the very worst, I trade this person a quarterback for Kamara and Jacobs. See how desperate they are. Oh man. I wonder if I can trade Trey McBride for a kind of a mid-tier tight end and a running back. It's probably going to be my best bet. Oh, these two going at it. For Cortland Sutton. I love him, but it's just when you got money to spend here at the end, it's... I do not want Debo. Hell yeah, I got a running back. Woohoo! No, I don't want... Yeah, I don't need Waller. I need Stevenson. What's going on with him? Alright, that's a big relief to get Stevenson. At least he is a startable one. Now if I can just get like Etienne, Swift, Montgomery, Mason, Eckler. It'd be nice to get Rashard White or Bixby, Rico Dowdle, Nick Chubb, Cole Bill from the Commanders. Oops. If I can get like two of those guys, just kinda. Stevenson's at week 14. Scabo is the only other week 14 around here besides Robinson Jr. and Rico Dowdle. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. They're bye weeks for running backs. I just gotta get some that can put up some points. Alright, and with that, we are going into kickers. You. It's like, you got that much money, why does $1 matter to you? You should be bidding more. Jake Bates, Jake Elliott. Can't afford that. Still Bass. Reichert. People are just taking terrible defenses. Just should. I think you already have a week 12 guy. Ingram's week 12, so I can't bet on him. He was going to be my prime backup tight end option, but I didn't realize Ingram had the same one. Kirk Cousins. You stupid auto drafter. Alright, sweet. I think Tank Bixby will have a little bit more of a role this year. If I had the money, I would go for him, because once he's back from suspension after 3 games, he is definitely a wide receiver 3, but he has wide receiver 2 potential. Ah, shoot. Alright, I'm going up to $4, but I'm not going higher than that. Curious. Defenses. I have 3, he has 3. A lot of people still have 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people still have 0. I was gonna say, if they went for 5, I'd be very annoyed with my Dolphins pickup. Even at 6, man. Alright, I got my 3 kickers, my 3 defenses. 7 slots to fill still. Oh boy, everyone's going in on Montgomery. Wish I would have just taken the Rams for 3 instead of Baltimore and saved there for 4. Saved $5. $13's highest. Come on. Jordan Mason will be their goal line back this year. So he'll probably get 8 to 10 touchdowns. So I was hoping I could snag him for cheaper, but people are going crazy. For $3, I'll take them, but not a cent more. Okay. Of course, Rashard White. Alright, $8, that's my final. A leg there. People really like the ghost of Cooper Kupp. What it seems is he is pretty much cooked. Definitely not the player he was 2 years ago or oh boy. Will be interesting to see how many defenses are left available after the draft. Same with kickers, if there's going to be any for bye week villains or not. Hoping for a Sam Darnold injury, huh? I like how that person just made him spend an extra $2. All right. Need a wide receiver, and then, yeah, flex spot. Well, essentially for $3, I replace Cleveland with Chargers, Miami with Dallas. Slight upgrades. Very slight. But if you look at based on how they played last year, it's a big upgrade. And we'll see if anyone doesn't get a defense, then I can try trading them. Alright, let's see. Guessing these ETN, Javonte will go for a lot. Hoping Eckler is reasonable. Otherwise, there's not a lot. There's Sean Tucker, there's Keaton Mitchell, should be the backup in Baltimore. I'll take a chance on Ollie Gordon if I can. Chris Rodriguez might have a role. Devin Singletary. Probably won't have much of a role. Who got him? Bolton Jake. Still has $49 left. Oh, there goes Ollie Gordon. Too rich for me. If I didn't have Tank Bixby, I would have gone after ETN harder, but I'm sure he would have went even higher than that. Alright. So back. Person's only got 2 spots available and has 2 kickers and a defense they need. And I could just take all the defenses, my last 4 picks, and try to trade them for Caleb Johnson. I just don't even think Judkins is going to play, at least not right away. So, question is it Ford or Sampson that's going to get to be better? It's projected 118. Just what? Oh, kicker. Love to get Christian Kirk. Jalen Coker will be on my deep list. Hollywood Brown. Adam Thielen, I think for the first 3 of the weeks, can put up big numbers. Amari Cooper, just throw out Brendan Strange, I don't know. But I really like Jacoby Myers. Schwarber with 4 home runs, 9 RBIs tonight. Wow. Who did that? Duncan. Here comes the leg nuts. Stitch was literally just taking every running back. Which, I mean, that's fine with me, I guess. No one else can have them. Blitz makers at 3.3, 4.1, 2. Okay, there's a lot actually lower than me. Okay, you can have Josh Downs. That'll be great once he's done. Return week 5 or later. I can't afford to bid up on someone right now for that scenario. I really need this guy to go away. I was very tempted to bet 2 there. Then I would have $17 for 3 people. Tajay Spears is on IR. If he was healthy, I would take a flyer on him. I'm gonna go with Jonnu Smith for $1. $3. Gotta find backup tight end here. Let's get out and do it. mean, I don't need them till later in the year, so Chaoten is probably best bet, but at that point it's like I don't even need to roster him right now. Let me get these, see how guys like Mason Taylor come up. So he's, what, 42nd overall. For $3, I can take a shot at Najee. I'm worried he's waiting to take Jacoby Myers. Oh boy, that's so much for him. But at least he's out of there now. If I could snag Myers and Pittman, that would be huge. Ideally, I could get Eckler, Myers, and Pittman, but that's unlikely. Come on. Okay. So much for that. Just every single running back goes for ridiculous amounts. I really don't know at this point who to even throw out. Elijah Arroyo, okay. Alright, over my budget, of course. But that's gonna effectively ruin his budget. I'm sure Pittman will have the same thing happen to him. Alright, Jeremy has 28 for 10 spots. Well, I guess that backfired on me spending all this money on kickers and defenses. Could have maybe saved $10 total between that, but I just misplayed it. I thought they would go on higher demand and people would get desperate at the end to get 2 or 3, and then there's people that didn't even end up drafting them, so yeah. Kinda weird. Someone will bid 3. Man, I just wish more people were done already. We gotta figure out who I want to put out next. Fine, take them. I don't really care, all these receivers are the same at this point. Okay. That was kind of a musket for me. Next in line for the nothing. Go this way. There goes my kid out. People are starting to finish up. We have Game Changer. Pretty much just full tank Jake guy. And Air Raid Jeremy. I got a ways to go, I guess, so. Ideally, I would get Thielen, Kirk, and Monster. So until then, I'm just going to throw out people that I won't be upset if I get on my roster. But it's probably unlikely that I'll get them for $1. Just picked a kicker that is out for 4 games. Yeah, once I throw him out, I'm sure this guy's going to pick him, but he's too close to the top that someone else might throw him out before I even get a chance to. There it is. Saw that coming. Alright, I'll take Rico Dowdle. Alright, now I can just get it back to me now. Full tank Jake is done. Ooh. Tyrod Taylor by Air Raid Jamie done. Stealing up to my top position. Stealing for a buck. Alright, I'm finished. Kinda wish I didn't have those two defenses, but I can drop them and pick up Brown and Mostert. Or Keaton Mitchell. Probably Pierce and Mostert. Alright, so quarterbacks, Fields, Nix, Murray, Purdy. Ugly wide receivers of Jackson Smith-Njigba and Michael Pittman, along with Adam Thielen as my 3. I have running backs of Ramondre Stevenson, Tank Bigsby, Rashard White, Rico Dowdle, Kareem Hunt. I'll probably pick up Damian Pierce and Raheem Mostert to go with that group. Tight ends of Trey McBride, Evan Ingram. Get my 3 kickers, and I accidentally got 5 defenses. So I'll drop Miami's and Cleveland's probably in order to pick up Pierce and Mostert. So yeah, interesting. Skill position players, running backs, wide receivers, not good. Like my tight ends. I have 4 quarterbacks. I'm one of the only teams that has 4 quarterbacks. At least starting quarterbacks, most. So yeah, we're gonna back out here. And then we'll check. That was almost 4 hours, wow. We'll see when this gets uploaded, how it ends up looking. Alright, it's in there. So I'm going up against the Commissioner week 1. Let's go projected, edit the lineup. Probably want Miami in against Daniel Jones. Not very good week 1 matchups, so. Thielen in for Rico Dowdle. Seven. So he's 6. Let's just see what we have for week 1 projections. Top guy is Kyle Williams from the Patriots. Alright, so hit 146. I'm gonna look at the season projections. It has me coming in 5th place at 10-5. This guy's supposed to go 0-15. Okay, now we're gonna look at power rankings, which is points scored. I'm in 7th. Ice from Mario. Commissioner was 5th. This team is supposed to be the best. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jefferson, Hunter, Hampton, Connor, Morgan, Ferguson, Reese, Rice, Richardson, Robinson. Interesting. This guy's supposed to score 192 points, so back to Tyreek, Nico, Bucky, Brown, Drake, Charbonnet, Flacco, Debo. Interesting. Alright, well, that's it for this wild Double Trouble League. It was quite the interesting experience drafting this way. I messed up probably taking McBride. Didn't realize I could get the other tight ends at half the price. Thought people would realize with starting two tight ends that it's a little more of a premium, but they didn't, and I didn't leave any money for my other positions, so we'll see how it plays out. I can always try to make a trade with one of my quarterbacks, as long as I have 3. I can always try to trade for Kamara and Caleb Johnson. If I give Purdy and White, just for kickers, let's see, that would improve me by 15 points and that person by 194. On a weekly basis, it's pretty minimal. Outside of week 14, it would be major. That's probably Purdy's by week. So yeah, from a week by week standpoint, it really wouldn't improve me that much. I would need someone maybe better than Kamara. Or not Kamara, but Caleb Johnson. Whoops. Purdy, White, Bigsby. Thank goodness I got Bigsby and Stevenson and White all for like $6 each. Otherwise, I would really have been screwed with running back. So yeah, that's would be more helpful. Depends how desperate this person is for a quarterback. So we'd be getting 2 backup running backs, but the key is the quarterback. Because they have Caleb Johnson they could throw in there, and then they have wide receiver depth to throw in for their slot play. So it's like the drop off from Kamara to Wilson isn't that much, but then they would be improving from Jacobs to Purdy. I guess it's more the drop off to Caleb Johnson. But having 17 points here instead of 0 is way better than 14 to 9. So that would be interesting. It would 3 to 5 points more per week for me. Be 70 more points. Let's just check the power rankings. That person probably won't even do it, but if I improve by 70 points, that would put me at 2750. It would only move me up into 6. But alright. Well, that's it. 4-hour long draft, crazy settings or positions, $500 budget. So yeah, well, see you on the next one. Make sure to like the video and please subscribe. Later.